Hi friends, it's Deanna here today. This time we're going to work on two kids sews. I'm going to make the kids joggers and I'm going to make a kids raglan. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make this cute little outfit for my son. I'm going to make this for my son. Easy, quick, cute. Let's do it. Let's get started. For this, you will need two backs, two fronts, pockets if you're using them, cuffs, and a waistband. We'll start by adding our pockets. We grab our pant pieces and put them right side up, and then our pocket pieces right side down on top of them and sew them on. Once those are sewn on, we're going to put a front and a back right sides together, and we're going to sew that outer seam. If you don't have a pocket, you're going to go straight down, but since I have a pocket, we'll go around that pocket and go down. We're also going to sew the inseam of the pant front and back. For this project, I am using a serger, but you can very well use a sewing machine with a stretch stitch. When I sew my pocket on, I kind of pull straight at the pocket as it's going around so that it just sweeps right over it, and I feel like that helps a little bit. You pull it down straight and go around it, and then I pull it down again so that I don't create any holes at the end or the beginning of the pocket. Once we're done sewing those sides up, we're going to turn one pant leg right side out and fit it into the other pant leg right sides together, and we're going to sew that crotch seam all the way around. I am also going to grab my waistband and my cuffs, and I'm going to sew them right sides together at the raw edge. Now we're going to grab our waistband and our cuffs, and we're going to fold them wrong sides together at the raw edges to create that casing and match those seams. And we're going to go ahead and quarter them by grabbing one edge where the seam is, finding the front, then matching the seam, which is the back and the front, and then finding those sides. I like to use my scissors and do a little clip to remind me where my fold is, what my half is. Then we're going to grab our bottoms. We're going to match up our waist with our band, and we're going to match up those quarter points that we created earlier to those seams. For my cuffs, I like to just do a half instead of a quarter. So I just fit it right in there and match that seam and then that outer half. And then we go over to our sewing machine or serger and sew it on. We do have a video here on our YouTube channel that shows better, more slower how to attach bands. It's called Bands. You may want to check it out if you are struggling with this part right here. Last but not least, give it a good steam. All right, friends, we are done with our joggers. Now, if you want to get super fancy, this pattern comes with patches, so you can go check out the pattern, check out our full tutorial on these joggers, and put some cool patches on your kids' joggers. These are super cute. And though I already mentioned our pockets took a couple more extra minutes, they are super cool because, you know, all kids want pockets so they can stick gross stuff in there while you're getting ready to do the laundry and you find gross stuff in there, or you actually run it through the laundry and then find it later in the dryer. Yes! Yeah, but makes them happy, right? So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our raglan top now. Let's do it. All right, for our raglan, we need a back, a front, sleeves, and a neckband. Super easy. Let's start by sewing the sleeves on. We grab the back or the front and put it up. Match up the sleeve, making sure that they fit correctly. If they don't fit, that is not the side it's supposed to be on. They need to match up. You can go ahead and sew those, or like I do, I like to pin them and attach the other side at the same time. So that way I can sew both sides of the sleeves on at the same time. But this is up to you. Now we're going to match our right sides together and pin the sides seams. And we're going to sew them down all the way down the side. Make sure you match those armpit seams. I like to go ahead and prep my neckband by folding it wrong sides together and giving it a memory crease, and then sewing the raw edge right sides together. You can also give your sleeves a memory fold so that it's easier to hem later. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and work on our neckband. I folded it back over that memory fold and found my front, match my front and my back, and get those quarters. Once I get those quarters on the band, we also want to go ahead and do that on our top by grabbing our shoulder seams and going to the front, and that's my front, and then shoulder seams again, going to the back. And then I want to make sure I match the front and the back and go to the sides, because the middle of our sleeves are not our quarters, so we want to make sure that we do that. Then we're going to go ahead and match it together at those quarter points, and we'll head over to our sewing machine and sew it. While we're at it, we can go ahead and give our get our hems ready so we can hem our sleeves and the bottom of our top. I am going to be using a cover stitch machine, which looks a lot like a serger, but it is indeed a cover stitch, so it does a little bit of a different job than the serger does. This is my cover stitch. It's a Brother Pace Setter, and I do have a video on our YouTube channel showing a little bit more about this one if you want to check it out.
All right, friends, we are done, and what's really sad about this is that this almost fits me, and this is for my son. Anyway, it turned out super cute. I think he's going to love it too much. His pants, now all I gotta do is go trim all those trails that I left behind, my thread. So I'll go ahead and trim that and then go have him try them on. I'm super excited about it. These are super comfy. This is like a really comfy sweater knit kind of material. So it's like loose and soft. So I think he's gonna really enjoy this set. I hope you enjoyed this sew along, this sewing little quick sews. Please comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any of our other videos. If you want to see a full version of these videos, you can check that out. We also have those here on our YouTube channel, and on the description below I will attach the links to both of these patterns. If you go and check out these both patterns, the link for the video for the full tutorial will be in that pattern, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want something more detailed and how to do the patches that I mentioned earlier and all that kind of stuff. I think I already said this. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know if you have any questions. Come find us on Facebook and Instagram. We've got a great loving community, and we have a ton of sewists that share their makes to inspire us, and we want to see your makes as well. So come share them with us on our Facebook page, and that's all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.